Welcome and join me in exploring the top 10 worst performing Premier League's managers over the years, those who have faced significant criticism for their performance. Here's a list of 10 managers who have faced challenges during their Premier League tenures. Sit back and get ready, here are the names. Ian Dowie managed Crystal Palace, Charlton Athletic, and Hull City. Known for struggling to achieve consistency and facing relegation with multiple clubs. Steve Kean managed Blackburn Rovers during a tumultuous period, facing relegation and protests from fans. Dave Bassett managed several clubs including Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest. Faced relegation with different teams and struggled to maintain stability. Steve McClaren managed Newcastle United during their relegation from the Premier League, facing criticism for poor performances and tactical decisions. Frank de Boer managed Crystal Palace for a brief period, recording the worst start by any Premier League manager, losing all 4 opening games without scoring a goal. Les Reed managed Charlton Athletic for a short and unsuccessful stint, facing relegation during his tenure. Paul Jewell managed Bradford City, Wigan Athletic, and Derby County, facing relegation with Derby after recording the lowest points tally in Premier League history. Felix Magath managed Fulham during their relegation from the Premier League, implementing controversial training methods and facing criticism for poor results. Jan Stewart managed Huddersfield Town during their relegation from the Premier League, recording few wins and struggling to adapt to the league. Terry Connor managed Wolverhampton Wanderers during their relegation from the Premier League, facing criticism for his inability to turn around the team's fortunes. It's important to note that football management is a challenging profession, and even these managers have achieved success in other roles or leagues. Many have continued to work in football, either as coaches, analysts, or in other capacities within the sport. Let's delve deeper into each of the mentioned managers, and their experiences in the Premier League. Ian Dowie, known for his time managing Crystal Palace, where he faced relegation from the Premier League in the 2004-2005 season. Despite initial success with the club, including promotion to the Premier League, Dowie struggled to maintain top-flight status. Steve Kean managed Blackburn Rovers during a turbulent period in the club's history. His tenure was marked by fan protests and dissatisfaction due to poor results, eventually leading to Blackburn's relegation from the Premier League in the 2011-2012 season. Dave Bassett, a seasoned manager who experienced relegation with both Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest. Despite success in lower divisions, Bassett found it challenging to replicate that success in the Premier League. Steve McClaren managed several clubs, including Newcastle United during their relegation from the Premier League in the 2015-2016 season. McClaren faced criticism for his tactical decisions and the team's poor performances. Frank de Boer, the Dutch legend, had a brief and unsuccessful stint at Crystal Palace, lasting only 4 league games without a goal scored. His time at the club was marred by tactical issues and a lack of cohesion. Les Reed managed Charlton Athletic during a difficult period, where the club struggled to maintain its Premier League status, and eventually faced relegation. Reed's tenure was marked by inconsistency and an inability to improve results. Paul Jewell managed several clubs in the Premier League, most notably Wigan Athletic and Derby County. His time at Derby was particularly challenging, with the club finishing the 2007-2008 season with a record low points tally. Felix Magath managed Fulham during their ill-fated 2013-2014 season, which saw the club relegated from the Premier League. Magath's methods and team selection were heavily criticised, and his tenure was marked by controversy. Jan Stewart, Huddersfield Town appointed Stewart in an attempt to stave off relegation during the 2018-2019 season. However, he struggled to make an impact, and the club was eventually relegated from the Premier League. Terry Connor took charge of Wolverhampton Wanderers towards the end of the 2011-2012 season following Mick McCarthy's departure. Despite his efforts, Connor was unable to prevent Wolves from relegation. These managers faced immense pressure and scrutiny during their time in the Premier League, highlighting the challenges of managing in one of the world's most competitive football leagues. So please do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.